Okay guys, so it is finally here, my word punch board from We Are Memory Keeps, and I am going to do a quick review. This is the box that it came with, or in. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, I've already played with it. It's this little board, and then it has these letters. I don't know if you can see them, or if yeah, it's on screen. And it comes with all the letters in the alphabet. Pretty much you just put them in here and then you start punching away. So I did some already. It does come with some instructions, and the instructions say for the letters to be perfectly centered, you need to cut the paper 5/8 inches so that it could be centered perfectly. I didn't. I just eyeballed it and I started using it and it worked fine for me. So let me just show you some of the things that you can make with it. Pretty much you can make any word. I would think you can make any word. I do want to say that because it has like the negative space, you are better off using solid colors. So like this one, this is kind of, so I would say solid and dark colors, unless you're gonna back it up like this one. So like this one, I punched using the word create, or I punched it and I made the word create. The paper was really like light, you couldn't really see it, so I backed it up with some paper so the word can stand out. Here solid, and then here's a solid. I mean, you could do different banners. Here is a solid, and I also backed it up, like I double layered it, I offset it, and then you could also make tabs. I used my tab punch board for this. I'm a big fan of We Are Memory Keeps, so I use this for that. First I put in the month, and then I did the tab. I also did like a strip using the word craft. So you can use the word multiple times and just move the paper over, and then I used like a little star like in between. I had another craft punch. Let me see. And then here are some stamped or punched. You can see this is the busy pattern, and you can't really see it. I don't think you can really see it here. It's kind of difficult to see. You really need to back it with something. So like if you back it, obviously I want to pick this color, but so this is kind of busy and it doesn't really work here for me. So I would stick to solid colors. So that's that. And then here's another pattern. This one you can see a little bit more. And then there's like total solid. You see that? That's like perfect. So I would say stick to solid cardstock or prints, or even brights like this one right here. But yeah, there's many things you can punch. I did notice that you really can't punch for like tags. It has to be vertical. You can't do it horizontally. The only word that I did find that I can punch is the word high, and that's a little tricky. So I'm gonna show you really quick. Actually, so the trick to that is to spell the word high backwards. So I went and I put the I first and then the H. So it's like really it's supposed to be H-I to spell high, but because we're gonna do the word vertically, we're gonna put I-H. Now let me get a tag. Should have been prepared for this. Okay, around the corner. So the tag goes in. It's already made. It goes in like upside down, I would say. And then you just go ahead and punch it. And you flip it and you got your word hi. I thought this was really neat. So yeah, there's your tags. I also made like a little envelope, or like a file folder. This is really small, but this is just like an example of what you can do. You can go ahead and cut the paper to the size that you want your file folder to be, and then create the tab, and then punch out your word. That's pretty much it. I think this is really cool. I think this is a really cool little thing. I just wish it had more, like I'm sure in the future they're gonna have like emojis or like, I don't know, ampersigns or whatever, other than letters. That would be really cool. The one negative thing I have to say, and I am a crafter, but there's no way I am going to use these leftovers. These are tiny. I mean, you can use them. I would probably use them as confetti because this is not going to happen. You need like super precision and like super patience for this, and I just don't have it. But yeah, I'm not going to use that. Other than that, I think this is really cool. I think it's a really cool tool, and I am definitely going to use it. I think it's good. It's going to give your craft projects a different, a different look, and it's going to up your craft game because it's super creative, it's super cute, and you get to punch out as many words as you want. I would say in English and in Spanish. The only thing that for Spanish speakers, it doesn't have the ñ. That's like the little squiggly line on top of the N. But other than that, I like it. I'm going to go ahead and create a couple more things. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So my review for this punch board is that I like it. I think it's small. It's sturdy. And this is kind of cool. The letters, when they come in like this, so it's easy to store. I did have a hard time like pulling them out, but whatever, that's just me being picky or being like too crazy with the review. It's not even an issue. It's just I gotta see, look, is it up or down? Maybe it's just me being dumb. But I really like it, and if you're a crafter and you want to up your crafting game, this is definitely a must. I don't have the other punch board. I know I've seen people say that they have the planner punch board, but I don't have the planner punch board. And they say it's the same machine. So for me, it's worth getting it. So yeah, I really like it, and I am definitely going to get my money's worth. And if you want to get one, I am going to link where I purchased it from in the description box below. I hope you like it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!